So this has finally happened. Something that was in the making for the longest time has finally happened this week. Hello everyone, my name is Chandan Kumar Mandal. I'm an independent journalist and a content creator based in London. Welcome to my channel, and this week I'm afraid I have a bad news for you all. Actually, the latest update in the UK government's immigration policy may come as a shock and surprise to most of you who have been planning to come to the UK. So welcome to my channel, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can stay updated about the latest happening of the UK. So there are several policy changes that have taken place this week. I'm going to talk about all of them one by one. So please stay tuned till the end of this video so that you can understand the whole issue, the whole matter in its totality and in a clear manner. So this week the government of UK has proposed several policy changes in the immigration policy. Actually, the latest update in the government's immigration policy, especially aimed at international students, may disappoint you. And these are aimed at controlling the migration numbers that have seen a record level surge in the UK in recent years. So let's start with the biggest policy change that has taken this week. This can be one of those breaking news of the year. If you had been planning, or if you're planning to come to the UK as an international student, if you're coming to study as an international student in the UK, you will no longer be allowed to bring any family members, whether they are your dependent partner or your children or anyone. So basically, this is a major decision that has come this week, and it says you will not be allowed to bring any of your family member starting from the 2024. So this will affect those who have been coming to study postgraduate courses in the UK, and their courses are those non-research courses. For example, they are not coming for the PhD programs or MPhil programs. So we know how international students have been bringing their partners or their other family members, which has been serving as a emotional support and even at times as financial support to them. But the government has said, if you are coming for postgraduate courses, which is not one of those research-based courses like PhDs or MPhil, you will not be allowed to bring your partners any longer. However, this does not apply to all courses. These are mainly for non-research based courses and postgrad courses. But if you're coming for your PhD courses, then you can definitely bring your family members. This is not still clear. However, the government has said, and it has strictly said, that they will not allow any foreign international students to bring their family members starting from January 2024. So this is not going into effect right away, but this will going to be implemented from the next year. So I think from those who are coming from September of this year, they'll still be allowed to. Can still bring their family members with themselves. This has been in the talk for so long, since the UK has started receiving so many migrants, whether illegally or legal migrant workers, migrants as a whole. So this has been in the debate for so long, since because in the last year, the 2022, the net migration has rocketed above 600,000. Yeah, so this is the record number of migrants who have come to the UK in the last year. And this doesn't mean that only foreign international students have come to the UK. This also include more than 175,000 Ukrainians, who were forced to flee the country following the Ukraine war. So there had been a pressure building on, the government have to control the net migration number and bring it down. So here they are. They have come up with the decision to to slice the number of, or like not, or ban international students from bringing their family members to the UK. So this is definitely going to affect international students, because in recent years we have seen like people from India and Nigeria have been bringing a lot of so many uh, so many so many family members along with themselves. Since the UK was opened after the pandemic, they have a huge surge of people coming from across the world to study, work, and also for the settlement for their long-term settlement plans to the UK. So the current government has been considering the options so that they could curtail and control the massive numbers of people who are flying from different parts of the world. So the latest net migration record says more than 600,000 people have come to the UK in December, in the year ending December 2022. This means, and this is even I will give you the right number. I will put the right number on the display, but this is certainly a major growth that they haven't seen in recent years. And this was also, they also have decided to implement this rule because what they have seen in last 2 years, because international students were bringing a lot of many family members along with themselves. So last year, only last year, they have brought 138,000 family members with themselves. So it was like I think 8 or 9 times, 9 times, nearly 9 times more than the number of dependent family members who have joined international student in year 2019. So this decision has come as a shock, and it will definitely affect so many people who have been planning to come to the UK, UK for foreign studies or their higher studies, because for many students, their family members have been the emotional support as well as the financial support. To conclude the whole thing, the starting from 2024, international students who are not coming to study postgraduate programs with research programs like PhD programs, they will not be allowed to bring any family members, and this is going to be a difficult task for them. It's going to basically hamper their overall living condition, lifestyle in the UK, because I know so many people, and in general, like every one of us know, like they have been dependent on family members for financial and emotional support. So that's the biggest policy change that we are seeing right now. So after the government decided to ban international students from bringing their family members, now there's another major update. So we have seen in the past, like students had been switching to other visa, right? From tier four, they have been going to tier two, or they have been whenever they get some kind of job, they get some opportunities. So they had been doing that before. So this is not going to happen anymore. If you're coming to the UK as an international student, then you have to be here on that visa, and you can only switch, or you can only take some skilled worker visa or any kind of work permit visa, right? Only if you complete your studies, if you complete your postgrad studies. So this is going to be a major change, because we know, like we have so many people that we know from India or Nepal or Pakistan. So they come here and they have been taking or like anywhere, like international students, those who cannot pay their fees, or they struggle to struggle to maintain a balance between their earning and college fees. So there had been kind of a train, like they are actually forced to, they're compelled to, switch to visa and take up some jobs whenever they get such opportunities. But as per the latest ruling, they will not be allowed to do that. So if you're thinking that you're going to the UK, and then if you find some jobs, and then you're gonna easily switch to the UK, work permit visa, so this is not going to happen for you any longer. And so this is the bad news number two, and this is all happening because the UK government is trying to bring in only genuine students. There's another change, so which is also going to be, it's not kind of change in terms of the larger immigration policy aimed towards international student. The latest decision that you can find on UK Home Office website also. So they say like they're going to review the funds that the student must have to demonstrate when they come apply for the student visa, or when they are trying to bring the family members. So basically they are trying to say like they are going to make the overall policy, overall rules very strict, like we have seen like so if you're planning to apply for your UK studies, or trying to come here as an international student, now you have to be very careful so that you don't get rejected, because they are going to strictly check your balance, and you have to have the proper documentation and everything. They had been doing it before also, like, but I think what they are trying to do, what they are trying to say is they're going to be even more strict hereafter. So the UK government has been saying that like they have come up with these measures so that only genuine students come to the UK, as well as to clamp down on international education agents, like those who take thousands of pounds from, or like they charge very exorbitant fees from students, and take illegal money from into aspiring students. So they are saying like they're going to clamp down on all these unethical behavior, unethical agents. So let's see how long, how effective it's going to be in the future. So these are the major changes that we are seeing for now. And so while they have come up with these new changes, these new policies that look like they are going to be very strict with uh, international students or applicants. But there is a good news, like they are not changing any rules for the UK graduate visa route. Like if you complete your studies, and then you can still apply for the graduate visa and stay in the country for 2 years. So there had been a long debate, like there had been long rumors also that they might cut down the 2 year post study work duration for up to only 6 months. So I have not come across anything very concrete or actual development on in this regard. However, they are not going to change these things so far. So so this is one of those things that they have not changed, no significantly. However, they have, as I have mentioned before, they have banned the international student from bringing in their family members along with themselves. And the number two was like you cannot switch. If you are an international student, you must complete your education or university studies, your courses, before you switch to other work visa or any other visa. So that's number two. And they are going to be strictly checking your funds and how they are maintained for yourself, and also uh, for your family members, if you're bringing them before the new rules apply. Because the new rules regarding you, whether you can bring your family members or your partners, is going to be implemented from the next year. So for now they are going to be strictly applying all these things. So as I've already told you before, this is all happening because there have been a huge surge of inflow, huge surge of people coming from different parts of the world to the UK, whether they were international students or workers, or even those who are seeking asylum or coming here as a refugee. Government has been very strict. This is the latest update so far. So this is definitely going to affect thousands of students who had been choosing the UK for their foreign studies, and also for their future settlement plans. So that's all for now. Please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel so that you stay updated with my latest videos. and please don't forget to share this video with anyone who is planning to come to the UK, so they don't get scared for now, but at least they can plan accordingly. So that's it. See you in the next video. Bye bye.